You probably are wondering to yourself as to why I decided to sit inside of a bathtub. As you may or may not know, water by nature is my greater sign for my zodiac, for an element. I find my place of comfort, no matter how much I trip and fall, my own personal catharsis and a releasing of my deeper emotions surrounding water. I absolutely enjoy, adore, and have a passion for water and everything that ultimately embodies inside of it. Water has always been my greater sign of release. It has somehow become my clarity and through my introspection, I realized and I had found that water naturally is soothing. It's a place of comfort for me. And honest to God, you probably already know or don't know, I'm someone of an individual who struggles often with depression, and much of my anger and resentment, not just towards our own human species, but just a variety of things. And my entire life leading up to this point has been filled with regrets in my life. And in my clarification and my own clarity, I wanted to apologize to anyone whom I might have done wrong. And through an expression of my individuality and my art, I'm constantly trying to make an honest effort and attempt to better myself as a human being and everything that embodies who I am. As I've stated numerous times before, I find myself to always be a balance between that light and darkness, that perfect balance and that contrast of lighting and composition, and then somehow that in everything that I do, I always try to keep my sanity and devote my entire 110% into everything that I conduct and perform, and I create and materialize light from nothingness into something greater than myself. And I find myself finding meaning and purpose in everything that I do, and thus that is the motivation, the inspiration of self, of why I am alive today. And I don't know, man, today is just one of those days where some days are worse than others, and but it catches up to you. I had a best friend of mine as of a few years ago. This best friend of mine named Terry, he actually had passed away, and obviously I miss him. You know, he used to go to a lot of the gun shows and things with my family and I. Sometimes I miss my family and feel the friends that the true good friends that I had back out in Arizona. I think about them quite often, to be honest. Through my introspection in art, of all the years that I have been here on YouTube, I find that in my deeper realizations of how non-existent I truly am to a majority of people in my life, people I associate with, and just anybody, and I find myself at times just feeling irrelevant. I suppose depression is just another word for deep soulful insight and deep rest. And I always make an honest attempt to have faith and be optimistic, to believe in myself, and to tell myself consciously that I am someone worth it. And I have to take what I feel and materialize it into this light from emptiness into something greater, and to somehow find a balance within. Most of the time, if I don't feel anger, I feel depression. And if I don't feel either one of those, it's just completely voided and jaded. And a big ball of emptiness. So, try my best in everything I do in my life, every single day in my life, and I just have to remind myself that I am someone in my life. As should you, the person watching this video or any videos of ours. You have to remind yourself that you are someone, and that you are every bit worth it, and everything that you do, and for who you are, and every day gradually becomes better. And you have to outweigh the negative of the world. You have to believe that the light does exist, and that you yourself exist. It's one thing that I constantly struggle to find myself in, that midst of a balance of conscious reminder to not only myself, but also to promote it to the world around me, that there's always someone out there that cares about you. And despite that our emotions of emptiness there's always someone out there for you. And in that emptiness there derives light. Light is somehow just buried deep, so dormant inside of you that you cannot see it, but it's there. And you have to find yourself blessed to be alive. To feel blessed in every day of your life to be alive and for who you are. And I honestly mean this with a passion. If you are someone yourself struggling with depression or a negative affliction of emotions, you always have me to talk to. And I truly, sincerely hope that our videos help to inspire you personally and helps you to get through the darkness of your own days. And to be honest with you, there's nothing wrong in a world with darkness or light, or a little mixture of a balance of both. And just, as I've said before, that's all that I am, a balance. You truly are someone. I have to remind myself that every day of my life, that I'm alive. That everything gets better eventually improves with occurrence in oceans of time itself, and that somehow we will find a way out of this together. Whether if you believe in yourself or not, the Ouroboros of serpents cannot continue to wrap around our veins forever. The veins that are connected to our heartstrings and our heart pulsing constantly. Because I want that heartbeat to last forever. So, my name is Cody Gremlin. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share our videos with others, and leave a like, leave your feedback. I've been drowning inside of this emptiness for much too long in the duration of my human life. And to be honest with you, somehow within the darkness, inside of the blackness where emptiness feels like a place of comfort, I've truly discovered a light.